Yummy, yummy, yummy fried rice in my tummy and we feel like eating. Yum, yum, yum! Hello everyone, I'm Tupperware Pete. Yes, fried rice we are going to make, but we're going to do it in the Tupperware Pete style. Let me put these maracas down over here. Oh, hang on, where should I put them? Let's put them over here. Oh, actually, while I'm out of the shot, let me give you a chance to have a look at my display. I just whipped one up, just casually, right? Now, can you see, let me have a look. You might see some products that you've seen in good old favourites. You might see some new ones that you haven't noticed before. You might go, what on earth is that? You might go, oh, yep, that's new. They're new. Oh, yeah, I have seen that, but I don't know much about that. If you see any products that you want to know more about, let me know, and I can do a video on them, or I can incorporate them into a cooking into a cooking video. Remember, when you have an online business account with Tupperware, you do get 15 to 25% off everything. That's on top of the sale price. So have a think about doing that. It's well worth it. And the pressure cooker, when you have an online Tupperware cooking demonstration or a messenger party or a in-home demonstration or a Zoom or there are loads of different ways that you can get the pressure cooker for 70% off. This is the Tupperware pressure cooker. It goes into the microwave oven. Everything your slow cooker takes 4 to 6 to 8 hours to do, this will do in 20 to 30 minutes. Everything your crock pot takes 20 minutes, 2 hours to do, this will do in 20 to 30 minutes. It's absolutely brilliant. It tastes like slow cooked food, but it's got all the health benefits of pressure cooking your food with the efficiency of a microwave oven, right? So what we're going to do is just pop this over here. We have got, let's move this out of the way. This is the Tupperware 10 kilo rice dispenser, which if you've seen that video, you'll know what I'm talking about when I tell you. You can store washing powder in here. I've got 5 of these. Washing powder, red lentils, chickpeas, 10 kilos of jasmine rice, the bread flour, all-purpose flour, bird seed, cat kibble, kitty litter, M&Ms. The list is endless, all right? So this is a proper Tupperware airtight seal, right? And there's my rice in the top here. All you have to do is open that once, and that dispenses 3/4 of a cup of rice. Now, what we're going to do is, I've got the Tupperware cup measurements. I'm going to grab a cup, and I'm just going to pour this in. Normally, if I'm doing like fried rice muffins or just rice to add into a curry or something, normally I just do 3/4 of a cup. However, so when you do two, right, it's 2 lots of 3/4 of a cup, so that's 1.5 cups it dispenses. With this fried rice recipe, I am going to do 2 cups of rice, because I want the liquid ratio to work out properly, right? So I've just got my cup measurement just to measure that up. Look, some people just open the seal and dip that into there, but I don't do that, right? So I love measuring accurately. Well, not normally, but when it comes to rice, I do, right? So let's just measure up our 2 cups of rice, right? There's our 2 cups of rice. We'll throw that straight into here, right? Now, there is some left over. I can pop that straight into here, or you can just pop that back into there. Pop that there, and away we go. Let's just, oh my goodness. Let's move this out of the way. It's not recommended to be removed and transported across your kitchen every time you do a video. So make sure you just put your hands underneath the base, all right, when you are moving it around. Let's move this over to here and just, who shut that door? Oh, that's right. I live alone. So there's our 2 cups of rice. We have got frozen stock. Now, not only will the Tupperware pressure cooker do cakes, soup, stew, curry, casserole, rice, it will make homemade stock. So I just had a barbecue chook and I put all the bones in there with some veggie scraps, some herbs and spices, and I popped it in for 30 minutes, strained it off, and there's my homemade sodium-free chicken stock. So we're going to pop that straight into there. That's almost 2 cups, right? Absolutely delicious. Yeet that over into the sink and we'll take care of that a little bit wrong, right? So what we're going to do is in here I have got, have you seen the Tupperware reusable cutlery? These are awesome. Not only do they come with a spoon and a fork, but they also come with, look at these, I'm loving these, chopsticks. What better utensil to eat your fried rice with than some reusable chopsticks, right? Doesn't taste like bamboo, and you can reuse them over and over again. Small enough to pop in your handbag, your man bag, your satchel, or your clutch. Pop a few into the glove box, and with the different colours, you can mix and match as well, right? So you might want to. How funky are these, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do, let's pop them out of the way for now. I've got some fish sauce into here, and we will, here, let's just do a bit of a swap. Let's do a fish sauce into here. We're going to do a couple of tablespoons of that fish sauce, right? Then, I have got some oyster sauce. Let's throw in a decent spoonful. Oh, you should smell this already. Decent spoonful of oyster sauce. We'll do another one. Yum. Oh, those flavours are so divine. And so we've got that, and we've got that. What we're going to do is we will also throw in just a little bit of sweetness. Paprika, 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 yeah, yeah. We will measure that with love. And a little bit of black pepper, cracked black pepper. We'll pop some of that into there as well. And now here comes, oh, actually, let's just move that there. Yum. Oh, what we're going to do now is pop that there. I'm going to grab my Tupperware super dicer. Now you can get 3 blades with this. So I'm going to use the large dice blade attachment. You can get a small dice blade attachment, and you can get a slice blade attachment. I'm just going to use this one tonight, and all I'm going to do is grab a, oh, hang on a minute. Let me just show you, while I've got the onions on the bench, let's move this out of the way. I will just show you the Tupperware onion keeper. When you get your onions, right? Where are these scissors? Let's get the Tupperware scissors out. With the onions, you just pop your onions straight into there. Actually, you can make onion powder out of your own onion skins, right? How cool is that? Just pop them straight into there. And then all we're going to do is keep one out. That goes away. And then that way you won't have to clean your bench or your bottom of your pantry. You won't have to get a mop or a brush, dustpan and brush every time you want to clean your onion. You just clean that container. Saves you getting the vacuum out, right? So all we're going to do is grab our onion. Let me grab a knife. Oh, where did the knives go? Here's something I should have prepped earlier. Here we go. Let's just very quickly top and tail this. And I don't know where we'll top and tail that, and we will just talk amongst yourselves for this bit. I forgot about the onion. But that's okay. Let's just quickly, we've got here. Let me show you this actually. This is the scrap collector, which makes a great herb planter because there are little holes in the bottom of it that you can pop out the back. And I've got some spring onions out the back. And it's awesome. Instead of having a cat or a dog, just grow some herbs. Easy, right? So what we're going to do in here, let's just slice this onion in half. And we will pop that through into there. I mean, it takes longer to peel it than it does to actually dice an entire onion, right? How easy is that? Pop that straight into here. And there's your onion. How cool is that, right? So what we've got in my Tupperware Vent Smart, I've got a yellow and a red capsicum. We're going to throw in some corn. So let's do the red capsicum, right? And I will just pop this through into here. Just pretend like I've cut this with a knife. And there's some red capsicum. We'll pop that straight into there. How easy is that, right? Then what we've got in here, we've got our Tupperware date, store and freeze, right? So in here, these are the ones that you dial up the dates that you've popped it into the freezer. So when you come back in 3 months' time and you go, how long has this been in here for? You can go, oh, look, it's dialed up to the 1, which means we popped it into January. Really, really easy. There's lots of different... Oh, excuse me. That always happens when I have the black pepper out. We'll pop this into here. Just a bit of a dad sneeze. Sorry. You know the ones where the walls start caving in on you. Here I've got frozen veggies in my other one, right? Now I love these because they do have a clear window on all 4 sides. So it makes it very easy to monitor what you've got inside. On the bottom, see these little feet? And it's a little foot that raises it up, which means when they're stacked on top of each other, you do get an airflow happening between them. And because the insides, see how they're like a slightly highly polished, and they're very thin. So it allows for that snap freeze. That's the healthiest way to freeze your food, I reckon. So we've got that into here. Let's throw in 2 cups. Oh my goodness. 2 cups of frozen veggies, right? We'll pop that straight back in here. Let's get this into the freezer again now, right? And... ooh, black pepper! Black pepper! Okay, so there we've got corn. We've got our frozen veggies. We've got all of our bits and pieces into here. We've got our stock. Now, did I need extra water? I don't think I do need extra water. Just let me double check. Normally, I measure with love from the heart, but my brain has just decided that it wants to go and visit my metabolism. So I'm just not sure. Where are my glasses? I've just had one of those moments. It's like, hang on a minute. Do I need any liquid into here? Let's just have a look. We've got, it says 3 cups of beef stock, so we'll just throw in a little bit of extra water just to cover, because we only did a couple of that, so that's all good. Brilliant. So what we're going to do is pop the top onto here, lock that into place. Let's move the onion and garlic keeper out the way. We are going to pop this on for, now this particular recipe says 15 minutes. Let's pop it on for 14 minutes and see how we go. While that's in there, let's prep some breakfast, right? We're gonna do some overnight oats. Now, we recommend that you do 3 lots at a time because you don't want that 4th day to be a little bit tangy, right? So what we're going to do is we have got our overnight oats. We've got some honey in our condiment. We've got some more cutlery. We've got our One Touch Fresh. We've got our milk powder. Let's move that out of the way. And we've got some blueberries. We have got some strawberries. Now, I have been washing my strawberries in the Tupperware shaker. Now, I've put a little bit of baking soda into here. You would be surprised at, there's that baking soda down the bottom. I will never wash strawberries any other way now. Pop them in there, just let them soak in some baking soda for a little bit. The dirt and the impurities that come out of the strawberries, they taste so much better, all right? So all you're going to do is pop that open. Let's grab an Eco Plus clear bowl. We'll pretend that's the kitchen sink. Look at the water of this. That's only after a few minutes. Look at the stuff that's come out of it. That baking soda is absolutely brilliant, and let me show you. I keep my baking soda, I just fit the whole box into here because you don't want like half open boxes of things, because when it spills over it ends up on the pantry. You're going to wipe your shelves down. Just keep them all in your Tupperware. This is the One Touch Fresh. You literally grab the tab, peel the seal. There's my baking soda. I actually pop the label of the box straight into there with my Tupperware scissors, so that way I know exactly what I've got. I'm not getting that mixed up with my salt or my corn flour, right? So you can get Tupperware labels as well. I thoroughly recommend a label, only for food though, not for people. Okay, so we have got in here our strawberries. Let's move this out of the way, and let's do our overnight oats. And we will grab, let's grab one of these cutleries, why not? Because we've got it here, we may as well use it, right? So let's grab, we're going to do 3 spoons of rolled oats. We're going to do in each one. So this is tomorrow, the next day, and the day after. And I love the One Touch Fresh because they do have seals. So you can stack them on top of each other. It's not going to absorb any flavour. Might just do one more. It won't absorb any flavour. It won't absorb any odour from anything else in the fridge because the Tupperware, they're all non-porous containers. So it's going to keep everything nice and fresh locked inside, right? So we've got these are our rolled oats. Can we see that there? And can you see, I don't know if you can see, there's a little circle with a hand in there. That's where you press it down to click into place, right? Then we've got our chia seeds. Now, chia seeds do need to be soaking for at least a few hours to activate so that it's going to be beneficial for your gut, okay? So you've got those into there. Let's throw in some blueberries in my VetSmart containers. We're going to try and look after our gut health. Okay, a few more. There we go. Got some blueberries into here. Let's grab our strawberries. And we will. Now, with the One Touch Fresh, let me just show you. Let me grab another container. Right. Now, we have got... They can go into the refrigerator, so they're perfect for the pantry and for the refrigerator, right? So what we're going to do is just pour them straight into here, and we will grab our knife. I've got the Tupperware Mastro stainless steel knife, and I'm just going to top and tail these, get rid of that white bit, and we'll do 2 into there. It doesn't matter if there's a bit of baking soda left into there. It's going to all be alkaline for your body. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's just top and tail those with the Mastro knife. We'll do 1 strawberry there. We'll do another strawberry into here. Now, strawberries, like blueberries and other berries like carrots and mushrooms and zucchini and cucumber, they're all what they call a light breathing vegetable or fruit, which means they don't need oxygen. They need far less oxygen than something like, say, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, snow peas, sweet corn, capsicum. They all need a little bit more oxygen than berries and all of the other things, right? So, because of that, when you do pop them into your VetSmart containers, can you see here? See how you've got, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that there? You've got the little circles. So those circles match the circles on the top. So if it's a light breather, you pop it in the middle. If it's a half and half or a medium breather, you slide the slide to where the circle is over there. So you slide the slide to the left-hand side. If it is a heavy breather and it needs a lot of oxygen, you slide the slide to the right-hand side. It really is easy. Well, everything's easy with Tupperware, right? So because strawberries are a light breather, I can now pop them into my One Touch Fresh container. I've got a clear window there, I've got a clear window there, and I can pop that in any which way, and that's going to last 3 to 5 times longer than just sitting in a punnet in the bottom of your fridge, right? So we'll pop that over to there. Then what we're going to do is, we've got our blueberries. We are going to, I've got my milk powder in a One Touch Fresh square, and I am just going to do a little bit of milk powder into each one. I'm not a big milk drinker, and because of that, I do love the milk powder. I make up my own milk in the shaker. You can make up your own milk. You can pop that little blender wheel into there. There are measurements on the inside here that can help you measure up the correct quantities, and you just finger on there, shake, 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 and it blends up through the blender wheel, and you can make your own frothy little milk, right? Absolutely gorgeous. Grab our coconut shell. These are coconut shells inside this reusable filter. This is the Tupperware water filter. I think it's called a Pure and Serve. So what we're going to do is just we'll grab a 1/3 cup measurement, and we'll just do 1/3 of a cup of milk. Well, water, but we've got milk powder into there as well. Right, actually we will do a little bit more, because I've just remembered I'm going to throw in some more seeds. I've got some protein powder I'm going to throw in as well. And so we've got some protein powder. I've got some, what's that, cayenne pepper. I've got some, if I can find it, I've got some cinnamon, and I've got some linseed, I've got some hemp seed, and let's throw all of these into here. So these are the modular mates, which is an alternative to the One Touch Fresh. Tupperware have been making these for 41 years, right? People have been doing their pantry out in Tupperware modular mates for 41 years, right? So these are the original, the OG Tupperware seal, right? So you grab the tab, you peel the seal, and now I've got my hemp seeds in here that I just keep a spoon in there so it makes it easier. I don't have to keep running around the kitchen. These will, I like the Vent Smarts, these will make your dry staples last 3 to 5 times longer. Some people say up to 5 years. So we've got a teaspoon of hemp seeds into each one. We pop them into there, and we've got, grab the tab, peel the seal. We have got our linseed in here. Let's throw some linseed into there. Okay, and we will grab some, cinnamon, where are you gonna run to? Grab some cinnamon. I love these long spoons. They come with the what's it called? Retro to go-go? Wake me up with retro go-go. I've got some cinnamon. We're gonna throw in about a teaspoon of cinnamon. That's gonna help bring back, bring back my metabolism to me. We've got some cinnamons in there. I am also going to throw in just a little bit of cayenne pepper. Not much. I want to give that heat, and that's really good for the blood. So we will do that. Love my cayenne pepper. Throw that into there, and we have got some protein powder. So let's throw in some, this is hemp protein powder. And we're just going to pop some of that into there. Because remember, this is going to be, it's like a cross between, it's like having porridge or muesli and a protein shake all in the one container, right? And all we have to do, so that's it there. There's our overnight oats with all of our little bits and pieces. We can then seal that. And we can, so it's a seal and shake. Just get all that powder and everything mixed up, not a problem. Pop them into there, and we will pop that onto the top there. And now, tomorrow, when I am late from my early morning walk, or if I'm having a sleep in, or if I'm just don't feel like cooking, I can then just grab this out of the refrigerator, grab the tab, peel the seal. I can eat my breakfast up, pop that into the dishwasher or a gentle hand wash, and away you go, right? How easy is that? Remember, you do get 15 to 25% off the entire collection when you have when you join Tupperware, right? So, and then you also get something out of the full price collection for 70% off when you have an online or in-home Tupperware party or a cooking demonstration. And that's whether or not you're a retail customer or whether you've joined Tupperware, you are still allowed to choose something for 70% off as your first, business launch or in-home or online Tupperware party, right? Okay, so let's just move this out of the way, and I will show you. Put them back into the refrigerator. Now, so if you've got a few people in your household and you wanted to make a massive pot of something, you might want to, I just had it here. You might want to go for the Tupperware 7.5 litre stock pot. This will go on the stovetop, under the grill, in the oven. It will go on, what does this say on the bottom of it here? It says it's a electric, gas, ceramic and induction. It's 7.5 litres, 28 centimetres or 11 inches, 7.9 quarts. There are, I don't know if you can see this, don't look too closely, I do use this. I love making my relish in here because you've got measurements on the inside. So you can easily measure up the ingredients, whether you've got 1 litre, 2 litre, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or more. You can measure that up, not a problem. If you are doing like a Sunday pot roast or something like that, you can brown your roast off onto the stovetop, add your veggies, you could got some liquid or whatever, or even if you're just doing like an apricot chicken or a beef stew or an Irish stew or something like that, You can pop the top on there. That acts like a casserole pot, and the whole thing goes into the oven. The gas oven, the electric oven, the wood oven. You could even pop it into your barbecue, not a problem. On the bottom is a 5-ply base. So it does have an aluminium core. You've got 2 layers of metal sandwiched on the top, 2 layers of metal sandwiched onto the bottom. It is a nice heavy bottom. It's a flat bottom because everybody knows flat bottom pans, they make the cooking world go round. Yeah. And the sides, it's a 3-ply side to it as well, right? So it's really, really sturdy. These handles here, see how they're hollow? Which means when you do pull it out of the oven, it's not going to like stay hot. It cools to touch very quickly. And these handles here, they're not screwed in or riveted on, so you won't be, halfway through the cooking process, you won't sort of go, oh, wasn't there a screw there before? It won't be screw surprise when you're eating your apricot chicken at night, that's for sure. So I know a lot of people do choose to get this as their 70% off item. You might choose to get it for free, or remember, have an online business account, join Tupperware. You do get 15 to 25% off the entire collection. Not only is there a 7.5 litre stock pot that's currently available, there is also a 28 centimetre fry pan. This has got the golf ball dimple bottoms, so it almost acts, if you've never cooked with stainless steel, give it a go. It's absolutely amazing. There's less food that touches the surface because of these golf ball dimple bottoms to it. So that makes cleaning it so much easier. It acts almost as non-stick, and the whole thing goes under the grill and in the oven, just like the stock pot does as well. There's a 2.8 litre saucepan as well. The handle is there. You've got the handle there that you can hang that up onto the top with there as well. And there's so many different sizes and shapes. I could keep talking for 3 months about the Tupperware cookware. It's absolutely brilliant. Most of mine I got for free because, when you join Tupperware, not only do you get 15 to 25% discount, you also get free Tupperware, which I'm loving, right? How awesome is that? Let's pop that out the way. Now what we're going to do is, let's just have a look. We have got our Tupperware pressure cooker. When that pressure indicator is in the down position, you know it's safe to take the cover off, right? So we'll just undo that. We'll lift that open there. We've got that there. And that, I think I added too much liquid. Let's just grab a Tupperware spatula. This is the double-sided silicone spatula. And we will, I think I added a little bit too much liquid. So you know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? We are going to pop that back in for another few minutes. We'll pop that in. That was only on for 14 minutes. I'm going to pop that in for another 10, right? So I reckon 25 minutes is what you need to do. Don't pay any attention to the recipe. Make sure you do it for 25 minutes, right? While we're waiting, I am going to pop an omelette in the Tupperware. This makes omelettes as well as brownies, and it'll steam veggies too, right? So all I'm going to do is grab my 2 eggs. There we go. 1 egg into there. We've got another egg into there. And we will grab our, oh look, my reusable cutlery. I've got some fork happening. Let's do this. Now, when you are doing scrambled eggs or omelettes, did you know if you use water, it becomes a lot more fluffier? The protein in the egg acts differently with the water to what they do with dairy. So we're just going to throw in a little bit of water into there. And we will throw that into there. I will show you the inside here. When you lose the instruction booklet, all the instructions are here. And so this will tell you, what does it tell you? It tells you a minimum of 2 eggs, a maximum of 4 eggs, 400 watts for 10 minutes or 800 watts for 5 minutes, right? So I've got a 900 watt microwave. I'm going to bring that down. I'm going to pop that on for 3 minutes I'm just going to adjust the power slightly. I'm going to bring that down. I've got some spring onions. I'm going to add that into my fried rice. I'm going to serve that with my chopsticks. Give me a follow. Find me on Instagram, Tupperware Pete, on Threads, Tupperware Pete, on TikTok Notes, Tupperware Pete, on Facebook as Tupperware Pete. I post the finished product of all of my cooking videos on all of my platforms. If you've got any questions or suggestions, let me know. More than happy to help. I'm going to pop that into there, I'm going to add some spring onions. I'm going to get my eggs happening. It's all go, go, go. I'll tell you what. In the meantime, we're going to wait for that to finish cooking. In the meantime, you know what you need to do, don't you? Maybe you don't know what you need to do. Maybe you're a first-time watcher. You know, there's one thing you should always remember to do. Forget your troubles and get happy. Dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I'll cook for you another day. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.